Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to be trying out some dollar store makeup to see if it is any good and see if it stays on and if it's even worth your time or money to pick it up. So if you're interested in seeing if some of these products work, then please just keep watching. So the things that I picked up was it was at Family Dollar and Dollar Tree. So at Dollar Tree, where everything is $1, I picked up this Wet n Wild Fergie eyeshadow palette, the Photo Focus, and I just love these pretty colors. They're kind of just like neutrally orangey browns and stuff, so those look really pretty. So a lot of times in the past anyways, Wet n Wild has really awesome eyeshadow, so I have high hopes for that. We'll see. And then I also picked up this Wet n Wild Celebrity Concealer, the Come Correct, and this was also $1 at Dollar Tree. So I'm really excited to see if this is gonna work because I'm like itching for a new concealer. You guys know when you just are like tired of the same one that you've been using and you're just like ready for something new. That's kind of how I feel with my concealer right now. And then I also picked up this LA Color Pout Matte Gloss. And so we will see if we like this too. Okay, I'm just gonna hurry and prime my skin using my Nivea Men's Cooling Post Shave Balm. And then I'm going to apply the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. Ready to go in with concealer. Again, this is the Come Correct Celebrity Concealer from Wet n Wild. And once I take off the top, it's a little squeezy tube. Looks like this. And I have the color Medium Golden. I'm hoping that it's light enough. It looked light enough in the package. Oh, it's like way thick. Here's a little clip of how thick the concealer is. Very pigmented, very thick and creamy. Way, way thick. So I'm gonna try just first kind of blending it out with my finger, and then I'm gonna kind of finish with my sponge. So it did a beautiful job. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit. So this is obviously before I've set anything with powder, but look how well it just like covered any darkness under there. And it has just a really nice finish. And I definitely could go a lighter shade, but where it's as thick as it is and has as much like coverage as it does, it's not absolutely necessary because it did just totally cover like any darkness under there just because the pigmentation was so strong. So far I really, really love it. I'm gonna set it with powder and let's see how well it sets too. So I'm gonna set my under eyes today with baby powder, and I did a whole like video on this versus cornstarch in one of my more recent videos, so I will link that below. I'm just kind of letting that sit. I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. Okay, to get off the rest of that baby powder, I'm gonna just put on a little bit of this Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana. It's called a bronzer, but it's really a highlighter. I think it set really, really nicely, and I really like it with that little bit of the shimmery stuff on top, the little bit of that shimmery powder. So yeah, so far I really love it. It is really thick, so I'm curious to kind of see how it lasts throughout the day, because sometimes when they get too thick, they can like kind of get dry and cakey and stuff, but right now I'm really loving it. Okay, I'm gonna hurry and fill in my eyebrows using the Salon Perfect brow pomade in the color light brown, along with this Tarte dual-ended brush. now we should check out the eyeshadow. This is, again, what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids like normal using my MAC paint pot in the color Soft Ochre. So here is kind of a close-up of what the palette looks like. It is the Center Stage collection, and it comes with one of these little foam sponge things that I'm sure I'll never use. So I think what I want to do is I want to do like a really dark eyelid and then kind of blend it out with like that peachy color and then that gold color. So I think we're going to try that. So I'm just first going to go and I'm going to grab this darkest brown shimmery color, and I'm going to grab it on kind of this flat, stiff brush. Packaging, it looks like dark brown, but once it's on my eye, it just looks like straight up black, which is fine. We'll work with it. And doing a look like this starts off really messy, so just be warned. But it's really pigmented eyeshadow. I'm really impressed with the pigmentation. And I kind of want it to be like really rounded, because I think I'm going to do a no eyeliner, kind of rounded, smoky, blown out type of a look. And then to get rid of that fallout, I'm just going to put a little bit of baby powder on my brush. And just sweep it away. In fact, I'm going to put a little extra baby powder on right now, just so it catches any fallout. So I didn't realize I was going to do such a dark eye, or I would have done my eyes first. But we'll just do this for right now. Okay, next I'm going to grab that peachy orange color. And I'm going to grab this on kind of a smaller, fluffy blending brush. And I'm just going to kind of blend out the edges of that black-brown color. The pigmentation's really, really good. It's blending out good. It's going on top of that black one really nicely. Bringing it in all the way to that inner corner. This is a really loud eyeshadow color. It's like a really vibrant color. I kind of thought it would blend out a little bit more like muted or something, but it stayed really vibrant. Okay, next I'm going to grab just this really big fluffy brush. And I'm going to pick up this gold color. And I just like want to use that to kind of blend everything. I just want to do like a whole overlay of this color. And I really like it's kind of that dark base. I think that makes it look really cool. I'm kind of just like packing and blending at the same time. Okay, and then I just kind of cleaned off that brush. And I'm just going to use this now like as a clean brush just to really blend out the edges. Okay, and then I want to highlight my brow bone, so I'm just going to grab that kind of lightish beige color. And I'm going to put it on just this little e.l.f. like smudgy brush. I kind of just like that shape for getting right in my brow bone area. And then that still is not blended enough for my liking, so I'm going to go in with this middle brown color. Actually, I'm going to go in with this brush. And I'm just kind of going back and forth, putting a little bit more orange on and then a little bit more of that dark brown on. Just because I want those a little bit more blended. And I'm just doing it on this teeny tiny brush, and I'm just using a really, really soft pressure. Under my eyes, I'm going to grab this dark brown color in the middle, and I'm going to put it on another one of these soft, like kind of smudger brushes. And I'm just going to put this really close up against my lash line. Because like I said, I want this to be a really like smoked out, rounded eye. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So that looks really sloppy right now. Now I'm going to grab the orange color on this brush. And I'm going to use that to blend out that other one. So I'm just going to kind of go like right beneath it. And the farther you bring this down, that color, the smokier the look is going to be. I kind of want to put a pop of gold just like right on the center of my eyelid. So and I want to use that same gold that's in the palette. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I'm just putting a teeny bit right on my finger. In fact, that's probably even too much. So I'm just going to thin it out a little bit. And I'm just going to pack that right where I'm going to put the gold. And then I'm just going to use my finger and I'm just going to put a little bit of this gold on. And just put it right there. And then just kind of use your finger to blend it out. And I'm keeping some of that darkness on the inside and the outer corner. And then see how that just gave it like a pop of color right there, just like a pop of gold. I think that's really fun. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing on this eye now that I'm zoomed in a little bit. This is that eyeshadow primer. The reason I'm doing the primer is just to make it a little bit tackier and just to really grab onto that gold, because if I just try to put a bunch of gold on top of that like black eyeshadow powder, it will kind of just like fly away. I'm just grabbing this teeny brush just to kind of make sure that my edges are blended. Now I'm kind of thinking I should do liner though. I think I am actually gonna do liner. I wasn't going to, but I think I'm going to. I just put up a video on how I like to do my winged liner, so I'm just gonna go ahead and skip over this part, but I'll link that video down below if you're curious. Okay, so I went ahead, finished my eyeliner, put on some mascara, lashes, finished my lower lash line. I'm going to quickly finish the rest of my face, do a little bit of blush, bronzer, that type of thing. And then I'll be right back for lips. Okay, for lips, I'm going to use the LA Color Pro, or what is this? The Pout Lip Gloss, but it's a matte, so it's kind of like a liquid lipstick. And this is in the color Let's Kiss. This was $1 at Family Dollar. So I've given this just a second to dry, well, probably about like 3 minutes or so to dry. It does totally dry down to a solid matte and nothing, so I absolutely love that. I love just like a good matte shade. I'm very, very, very impressed with this. I think this is probably my favorite thing I've tried today. I think that's fantastic. It was $1. It was so pigmented. It didn't, I mean, it was just like one swipe on each top, bottom, and then just kind of outline your lips, and it did perfect job. So I'm excited to see how this wears. So far it feels just kind of like any other liquid lipstick does. I really like that so far. I think the eyeshadow was super fantastic. It was only $1. I definitely think it's worth $1. I did like a super smoky eye. I used all the colors. And I like to, like when I am testing something out, I do like to do like a really dramatic smoky eye to see how it does kind of under that, because I feel like that's the hardest test to pass if you're an eyeshadow. I mean, you can fluff about anything into your, just a little bit into your crease or whatever, see how it does. But that's why I wanted to do, like, use all the really dark colors, use a lot of them, kind of pack them on different ways. So I'm really impressed with the eyeshadow. That was only $1. I think this would be a fantastic little palette to have. And even if you're not into like bright colors, even just like that gold is beautiful, that brown is beautiful. It's a really pretty highlight color. So for $1, that's awesome. I would definitely recommend that. The concealer I do really like. I definitely would set it a little bit differently though, because as I'm looking at it now, it is kind of like, I don't know, it almost does look a little bit cakey, but I know that it's from the way that I've set it, and I definitely wouldn't bake with this concealer again. I would just simply like set it with a little bit of powder so it doesn't crease. But I do think it's a really great concealer. It's really thick, so I don't know if it's my favorite for under my eyes, but it's definitely an awesome concealer like for covering blemishes, things like that. And if you do have really bad dark circles under your eyes, definitely give this a try because it's very pigmented, super awesome. And for $1, you can't beat that. So I'm super impressed with everything I have tried. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and trying out some fun dollar store finds. Let me know if there's anything at the dollar store, any of them that you guys live by and that you love, that you think is a great kind of hidden gem. I love to hear about them. So thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.